Let's take a closer look at the yoga in today's world. What was once meant for a spiritual practice that was accessible to all has now transformed into something which feels so exclusive or expensive. Is this really the future of yoga that we want? Once the practice that was meant to uplift people, क्या हो गया है सब कुछ? As we step in 2025, we are standing at crossroads. We have the power to feel or make the practice inclusive for everybody, accessible for everybody, but with conscious efforts. तो आज के इस वीडियो में हम थोड़ा सा डिटेल में बात करेंगे कि हम कॉन्शियसली अपने ओर से कैसे जो है इस प्रैक्टिस को वापस अपने रूट्स तक लेके आए, बट it should also be relevant in modern times. Before we envision the future of yoga, let's revisit the past. For centuries, yoga in India wasn't about luxury or exclusivity. It was a way of life for everyone. There were no pricey memberships, no Instagram-worthy poses, and certainly no designer mats. Yoga was a means to connect inward, to find balance amidst life's chaos. It wasn't about physical fitness or aesthetics. It was about spiritual evolution. But somewhere along the way, we have strayed from its path. The current state of yoga, barriers to inclusivity. First, the cost of yoga today. In urban cities, yoga today feels like a privilege. For example, many TTCs are so expensive that they deter passionate individuals from pursuing a deeper understanding of yoga. Same happens with yoga classes, yoga retreats, and yoga workshops also. Second, the gear obsession. Another troubling trend is the too much commercialization of yoga gear. The market is flooded with expensive mats, blocks, straps, and clothing. These are important for practice, but yoga doesn't need fancy props. All you truly need is your body, your breath, and an open mind. Third, the influence of social media. When we scroll through social media, we see yoga portrayed as a glamorous, photogenic lifestyle. This has definitely brought global attention to the practice, but it has also created unrealistic standards. This hyper-focus on aesthetics detracts from the real essence of yoga, which is about turning inward, not outward. Now, let's talk about the future of yoga. So, how can we make this practice inclusive and accessible to everybody like it was in the past? तो जो चीज़ें कर सकते हैं हम उसके बारे में बात करते हैं. First, making yoga affordable. तो इसमें first step what we can do is we can make donation based classes. Pay what you can. जैसे एक क्लास हम ले रहे हैं उसका प्राइसिंग 10,000 20,000 रख रहे हैं. This is so unfair. It should be donation based class. Yes, I know कि हमें भी अपना जो है लाइफ चलाना है, पेट देखना है और सब कुछ करना है, बट एक लिमिट तक कमर्शियलाइजेशन इज फाइन. अभी जो हो रहा है it has become like over commercialization of yoga. Second is public places practice. Yes, we can actually do that. On our holidays or on certain days, we can make an effort and go outside and actually practice in public places. This way, we can teach people. And ये हम एक सेवा भी कर सकते हैं. उसमें भी डोनेशन बेसिस पे रख सकते हैं, बट एटलीस्ट पीपल विल हैव द प्रिविलेज टू लर्न. थर्ड आर द ऑनलाइन क्लासेस. ऑनलाइन क्लासेस कंपैरेटिवली बहुत ही लो कॉस्ट में हम कर सकते हैं बिकॉज खर्चा कुछ नहीं होता है. सो दिस आर द 3 things that we can do. Second, shifting the focus away from gears. The future of yoga doesn't need designer mats or high-tech props. We must normalize the idea that yoga can be practiced anywhere with or without props. Third, embracing the full spectrum of yoga. In the future of yoga, teachers must reclaim the practice's depth. This means integrating pranayama, dhyana, and yoga philosophy into every class, not just the asanas. This is the future of yoga that we all should strive for, that feels inclusive, accessible to all, and जहाँ हम लोगों को जोड़े, जहाँ we stay connected with the roots. I hope this video helps. Thank you.